Hello and welcome to another
review by Anthony and Dan.
Yeah.
Where we today we are discussing Final Fantasy what?
No, carry on.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah, Final Fantasy 4.
Yeah.
In our
Final Fantasy rundown.
hold on. Yeah. We're up to number 4 today. Oh, Andrew. Final Fantasy 4 then.
Yeah.
How about that?
What are we starting with, Daniel?
We're starting with Final Fantasy 4. What do we used to do? We used to go when first experience is playing it.
Yeah, the first experience playing it for me was with Final Fantasy Anthology.
Yeah, with 5.
Yeah, it came with 4 and 5. In America it was 4 and Chrono Cross, wasn't it? For some reason.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Or 5 and Chrono Cross. But yeah, we got Final Fantasy 4 with that, and that was my first experience with it. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. It's not my favourite, but it's one that's really heavily story focused compared to the others.
It's pretty.
Yeah, because all the others, 2 wasn't. 2 had characters, but they weren't that enjoyable.
No. Yeah, they're pretty shit.
It was the first one that properly focused on the story, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
With the characters and implement it. Because in 1 and 3 it was randomers; they weren't proper characters. Yeah. They weren't named characters.
They were just like people for job classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Was it the same?
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Got Anthology first, and I got Origins.
Yeah.
So,
I think wasn't Anthology come out first?
Yeah, Anthology out first.
Yeah.
And then they did 1 and 2 in Origins. But yeah, I don't know. I liked it, but obviously because I think I played 6 first.
Yeah, 6 came out first.
So I was used to I was getting used to the old school one, so I was getting more and more old school.
Yeah.
So it was like a bit of it's like getting used to it. But yeah, I don't know, it was good.
It was really hard.
Yeah, it was really hard, I remember that.
Ridiculously
Really
hard.
difficult.
Like, we'll get into that after.
Yeah. But yeah, I pretty much played it on PlayStation as well.
Yeah, PlayStation
1 remix.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our first experience with it.
Yeah.
The story?
It was an interesting story. It was very bizarre. Like,
yeah,
it started off, so like, you were this knight who was sent to collect crystals from the other kingdoms, and you were tasked by your king to go and deliver this item, and it turned out to be like a bomb.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Can't remember the early bit or the early
It's it's all to do with Rydia and like you go through the
it's the bomb.
The bomb ring.
Yeah.
And then it destroys it all. And as you're going along, the main character learns more about the truth of what happened, and he gets pulled into the plot of the game basically.
Yeah.
And he meets people as he goes along who join up with him and then leave, and there's a lot of that in 4.
Yeah.
But we'll get into those when we get to the characters. And it was the main character ends up becoming a paladin, doesn't he? Because he's a Dark Knight first.
Dark Knight, yeah.
And then he becomes a paladin.
Isn't he like a leader of the airships?
Yeah, the
Red Wings.
bats. Yeah, red wings.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty barren.
And then as the plot develops and stuff, you end up in the underground to do with the Tower of Babel.
Oh yeah, because it's the underworld.
Yeah, the dwarf world.
Kingdom, yeah.
And then you end up on the moon.
Yeah.
Which is like.
We might miss if he's dead, but you do it on the moon.
Yeah.
You definitely.
There was something in between that. Yeah, it was all to do with the crystals, like gathering the crystals and why you had to do it.
Yeah. It's pretty cool to do with like maps below and above.
Yeah.
The proper world map.
Yeah, it wasn't just one map, there was a few maps, which is pretty cool.
Which is continued on in 5.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
We'll get that soon in our next review.
Teaser. Yeah, and it's just all...
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any major... A lot of characters die.
Yeah.
A lot of them supposedly die, but they're not dead, or something happens and they don't die. And
such as don't know now, I suppose.
Palam and Porum.
Oh yeah.
They turn into stone.
They are the twins.
Yeah, the black and white mage twins.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Teller actually dies.
Yeah, they're the one who casts Mia.
Yeah, Meteo. And then he gets killed. He dies using it. Edward seemingly dies, but then he's fine.
And he's just, he's cold, isn't it?
Yeah, like, Rydia gets eaten, but then she comes back. She gets eaten by Leviathan, he takes her to the Kingdom of the Summons, and she becomes the one and only black mage summoner in the series. All the others are white mage summoners.
Yeah.
That you can't customise yourself.
Doesn't Sid? I know you can't.
Yeah, he like blows himself up, but he's alive. And Yang blows himself up as well, and he's alive.
God's sake.
But you think they're all dead, but then they're just unconscious. They were trying to do like with 2, I think.
Yeah.
Because loads of characters die in 2, but then these actually turned out to be alive.
Yeah, you see one again.
Because like you sort of end up with a team that, you know, like the best fitting team for the game, sort of thing. Right at the end of the game, you get Cecil, Kane, Rosa, Rydia, and Edge.
Yeah.
And then like pretty much once you get like Rose on your team, after you get her back from a certain date, she stays with you. Edge stays with you once you get him. He like never leaves. Rydia, once she comes back, stays with you. And then like Kane leaves a few times because he's being brainwashed.
He's a sultry dragoon.
Yeah. He keeps getting brainwashed by Goldbed, who's like supposedly the villain.
Yeah.
For the game, but then it turns out he's being controlled as well.
Yeah.
And the big plot point of that is that he is Cecil's brother.
Yeah, it's like then I was wearing a helmet. And I worked out more apparently.
Yeah. But actually onto the characters.
Yeah.
We mentioned a few there because of the story. You get like the main character is Cecil, who starts off as a Dark Knight. And then he, as the story progresses, he turns into a paladin. He has to go through a trial on Mount Ordeal.
Mount Ordeal. Conveniently named Mount Ordeal.
Where he gets the power of the paladin, so he becomes a warrior of light rather than a warrior of darkness.
Yeah.
Forgot about the story. One bit of the story. 4 themes are in it, but they're not the ones from 1.
Yeah.
They're different,
New one,
but there's still the same elements of water, fire, and wind.
Yeah. So to continue down for our backs.
Yeah. Then you get Kane Highwind, who is like the first proper dragoon. Like there was dragoons in 3, but they weren't, because they weren't proper playable characters. He was the first proper.
In 2 as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he wasn't a proper one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was supposed to be like the link there is supposed to be Kane's father.
Yeah.
But we don't. That's not considered canon, or we don't know if it's canon or not.
Yeah, it's probably just like a nod to Kane.
Yeah, it's like
a nod.
Because the guy's called. He always changes his name, didn't he? Like every version, it's like Ricard Highwind.
Yeah.
But Kane is like my favourite character.
Yeah.
Because he's a dragoon.
That design is well good.
Yeah, it's a really cool looking design. And it comes back in 5 as well.
Yeah. Use it again.
So you get Cecil, Kane, then you get Rydia, who is a summoner, black mage, white mage. But because of certain events that happen, she ends up being taken to the land of the summons, and she grows up like quite a few years because the time's different there. And she loses the ability to use white magic, so she comes back and she's got really powerful black magic and stuff, and
destroys it.
Yeah, and she gets like really good summons.
Yeah.
You have to go and like
find all the bonus ones.
Yeah, like Bahamut and Odin and.
Oh yeah, Bahamut. Finding him on the moon.
Yeah. Odin and there's a few others that I can't remember. Leviathan, I think, and Asura.
Asura, yeah, he was like, wasn't that a mum?
The Queen of the Sun.
Queen, yeah.
No, her mum dies because you kill her.
Yeah.
You kill
her. Because you kill her.
You kill her summon, don't you? Like a summon guardian, you kill it, and then. It's just like. Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah. And you get Rosa, who's your typical white mage. She basically just.
Pretty typical.
She just literally is a white mage. There's nothing sort of special about her. She's a good character, but yeah, there's nothing like.
She doesn't stand out.
Overly special. I think the only thing that's different is that she gets a bow. Like most white mages. Yeah, most
Some of
white
the more ones,
mages.
actually.
Most white mages have like the staff, don't they?
Yeah.
Stuff which I think she can equip them, but her best weapon's a bow. Like really had a whip.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
remember
she didn't have a rod or a staff or anything. She had a whip, which is pretty cool.
She might have had a rod. Okay.
Edge, who was the prince of Fabul, so like the Ninja Kingdom,
Yeah.
and the whole kingdom gets killed by one of the four fiends, the Rubicante, or what you call Rubicante.
Yeah, Rubicante!
Who's the fire fiend, and he ends up joining you to get revenge on his parents dying and stuff, and then you learn that they got turned into fiends.
Oh shit, yeah, you felt fine, don't you?
Yeah, it was probably depressing.
It's monsters and they're like, this one.
And he actually got like his own special magic, didn't he? Yeah, ninja.
Yeah, ninjutsu arts.
And you could use throw, and he had twin swords.
He was really useful. Yeah, I remember using it.
And then sort of the temporary characters, you had Sid, who was like an engineer, sort of thing, like
typical sort of airship.
Yeah,
again, but he's like more of an engineer. So.
Yeah, he used like analysis. He had hammers and that sort of stuff. Teller, who was like a sage, so he could use white and black magic.
Yeah.
But he didn't get any MP, so he could it's so annoying during certain boss fight. He dies.
Was that the one on the moon?
No, that was Fusoyo.
Yeah, he was well freaky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Teller. Pal and Porum, who were, as we said before, twin black mage and white mage, and they had like the ability twin. You had to use it together, didn't you? And they did a powerful attack, but it took ages for them to do it.
Yeah.
But you didn't have them for long, so they weren't.
And they got petrified, didn't they?
Yeah, they petrified them to save you.
Yeah.
Who else was there? Yang, who was a monk.
That's the youngest. That's a different game.
And he sacrifices himself as well. He had like obviously normal attack, and then he had kick where he flew across the screen.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then he had like a really powerful punch attack.
Yeah.
So it was really useful.
He was pretty good, yeah.
And then Fusoya, who was like a Lunarian.
Yeah.
And he was the uncle of Cecil and Golbez.
And he wasn't up to twist the day with.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, they were Lunarian. Spoiler.
Oh, yeah. I'm remembering this one.
Yeah,
it hasn't been ages.
Yeah, I haven't played it properly in ages. I don't think there was anyone else. I don't think there was.
No, I can't think of anyone.
Oh, Edward.
Oh, yeah, fuck me.
he was
forgettable.
Yeah, he was forgettable pretty much. He was a bard.
Yeah.
He was pretty rubbish.
Why the bard was shit?
I know, yeah, and he just kept you could hide from battle and stuff, and
Brilliant.
yeah, he just didn't really do anything. He didn't have him for that long either.
No.
He wasn't there long, and then like he just stayed in bed.
Yeah, that was his legacy.
Yeah, he helps you out in like a story bit, doesn't he? Like with the dark elf, which is really hard because you couldn't use any metal equipment. So annoying. And then it turned into a serpent for no reason. It was even harder. Just like, oh my god, this is a disaster.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, I think that was it for the characters.
Yeah, that was the
you got Golbez briefly, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't a playable character. Like he at the last boss, him and Fusoya go against it to try and take it down, and they fail.
Yeah.
And they leave it to you basically. So.
Pretty much.
But the last team you end up with was Cecil, Rosa, Kane, Rydia, and Edge is like the best.
Yeah, but it's kind of you could tell like they were going to be the main ones because they built towards it. Yeah.
And you can't change them once you got them. That's it. You
set
got
team.
Yeah.
Set team, set classes.
Yeah. And you had the paladin, a dragoon, a white mage, a black mage summoner, and a ninja. I think that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah. What have we got?
One character's gameplay.
Gameplay, yeah. It was the first one that introduced the active time battle system.
Yeah.
Because in 1, 2 and 3 it was all turn-based.
Mm-hmm.
This was like, depending on your character's speed, the
bar would
bar would fill up, and then that's when they could perform their next action.
I think it's the first JRPG to create something like that.
Yeah.
So it was pretty big.
Yeah, it was a really big thing. The battle system was pretty standard, like usual. It was the same as any of the others, like you use magic and stuff, but because of the ATB and how it worked, it changed it a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously haste and stuff with haste in that one. Yeah.
Obviously things that affect speed.
Yeah.
Obviously then have a different, more like...
Yeah, they have an actual proper
Yeah.
effects rather than just boosting the speed and like when they can perform their action, it's all the other blah blah blah.
Yeah. It was that.
Remember the gameplay was really hard.
It was really hard.
Like the battle, some of the bosses were ridiculous. Like we were saying, the Dark Elf for you was really hard, and the bloody sealed cave.
Yeah, the trapdoors.
Yeah.
What was on that?
Yeah. Like they lock on and then they auto killed you the next turn.
Yeah.
And then you got to the end and you had to fight Demon Wall.
Oh yeah.
And that was really hard.
I heard showed up again in 7.
Yeah. You had to kill it within a certain time, didn't you?
Because it was edging closer.
Yeah. It was just so hard.
Horrific.
There's some really, really hard bosses in that game. Just like, they were ridiculous. They were good. Like, there's the one before you get to the you get back to the castle. You're trying to sneak in.
Yeah.
And that guard's there, and he turns into a monster.
Yeah, it was a snake arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really hard.
Yeah.
Ridiculously hard.
There's quite a lot of bonus things as well, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of bonus stuff. Like, especially in the last dungeon.
Because obviously you have the summons.
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah, the last dungeon had shitloads. Because it was tied to, like, powerful weapons, I think.
Yeah. You had to kill a boss to get a powerful weapon. Like, the most powerful weapon for that character.
Or, like, powerful armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were fun.
Yeah, like one of them was like Araman, wasn't it? Like the
eyeball, flying eyeball.
and it cast doom on you. You had to kill it in 10.
Yeah, in 10 turns or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, you had to kill it before the countdown reached 0. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was a massive challenge, that game. It really was. I mean, like one of the bosses was all 4 fiends one after another.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. And then you went up to a corridor and you had to fight another boss.
Yeah, and it's like, Jesus.
Which wasn't as hard, but you were completely wrecked in the last one.
Yeah,
I remember,
like,
the first time I did it, I couldn't get past it because I didn't have any tents or anything. I was like, I wasn't expecting to go into a dungeon as soon as I got back, and it was just like, oh,
let's just go back. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Difficult life.
Yeah.
I can't. How hard was 3?
3 was pretty difficult, but I can't remember much about it. I've tried replaying it a few times and I can't get back into it.
It was hard, but I think 4 was harder.
Yeah, 4 was probably the hardest by a long shot, I think. I don't count 2.
No.
Because 2 is hard for a different reason.
Yeah.
4 is actually difficult. 2 is just tedious.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, because it was like one of the few you play where the last boss is just like difficult.
Yeah, the last boss was
Actually,
horrendous.
like, really like lives up to the name of boss.
Yeah.
As opposed to just being the,
Yeah, it was like Big Bang and stuff, and he just wreck you, and it's like, oh. Like, just trying to keep everyone alive was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much. That was really
Yeah, you used to have to use a crystal one, didn't you?
Yeah.
He was all like a shroud thing, and then you use crystal, and it's like, yeah, look at me, I'm all sexy.
Probably creepy.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't he like some sort of disease, not like Lunarian?
Yeah, something like that.
Corrupted or something.
Yeah. They locked him away, but he was trying to break out.
Yeah.
And he's corrupted everyone around him.
Some freaky thing like that.
Yeah. Probably, like, when you actually see it, it's weird.
Yeah.
It just looks really hideous today.
Yeah. I remember like in the remakes they introduced even more bonus things like the lunar subterranean, and there's like a more powerful version of it.
Yeah.
Like a sword and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But pretty cool. I was gonna say graphics. I mean,
for the time, they were pretty awesome. I mean, outside battle, they look weird. It's sort of like when you look at 7 and...
Yeah, I was gonna say compared the sprites to... Because 5 is a big jump, wasn't it, for the sprites. it gets a lot more cartoony in 5 for some reason. I don't know why, but like that.
But out of battle for both 4 and 5, they're very different and they're very sort of stubby.
Yeah, I was going to say they were a bit squished, weren't they? Like,
yeah,
sort of
out of battle, but when you're in battle, they were like if you look at 6, the sprites outside and inside battle are the same.
Yeah.
For the characters, but for 4 and 5, they were quite squished and stuff. When they were in battle, they were really good sprites.
Yeah.
Ridiculously good.
Yeah, it was the world map stuff, right?
Yeah.
In towns and stuff, they all really weird.
Yeah. Like Kane always looked really depressed because he was always looking down.
Yeah. Like they didn't have enough pixels for each character because they were just like more wide than you were.
Yeah.
Tall sort of thing. So yeah, I suppose they were pretty good for what he had.
Yeah. Because they want to focus on, obviously the battles are a big thing in it, so they try and focus on the battles and making sure all the monsters look like they designed them to, and all the characters look like they wanted them to in battle, whereas outside it's not as important.
No. Was 4 still on the NES or was it on SNES?
I think it was SNES.
Was it like one of the first ones on SNES?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously they're still getting used to it.
Yeah. It's like what I said with 7, like the characters outside in 7 look horrendous.
Yeah.
And then you get in battle and they do actually look quite good, but we'll get into that later. But
let's view more down the line.
Yeah.
Soundtrack?
It was really good from what I remember. It was quite epic.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of my favourite boss themes in that game.
Yeah. And they obviously introduced the 14 music.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's all very dramatic and...
Yeah, 4 is really dramatic. Very, pretty much do what I was going to say, it's very representative of the game.
Yeah.
But really, single it out though.
Yeah. There's there's a lot of beautiful music in it, and like everything fits where it's supposed to. And like when you go to the, I can't remember what it's called. It's like the Forest Kingdom, and it's where Edward ends up, and it's like the 8 women leaders.
I vaguely know what you mean.
And it's all like a harp.
Yeah.
It's all. That's beautiful.
Did the characters have themes? So it's personal with the characters have themes?
Yeah, I think some of them had themes. I know Kane did, I know Cecil did. I think Rosa did.
Yeah.
And maybe Sid? Oh, Rydia did, I know Rydia had a theme.
Yeah.
And Edge.
Yeah, my memory for soundtrack's really vague.
I think thinking about it, I think they all did have a soundtrack.
Yeah.
A theme.
Yeah.
Every one of them had a theme, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it was definitely the first one with that, because like 2 didn't, because it was a very short soundtrack. And 1 and 3 didn't.
No. That's all I got.
Anything
else? Any other thoughts on 4?
Thoughts on 4?
Oh yeah, the remakes.
Yeah, there's been a lot of remakes.
Just a few.
A lot of remakes. It got remade on the PlayStation, the PSP, iPhones, Android. Got made into 3D.
Yeah, DS.
It was on the DS, and they had voice actors, and then they did the sequel, which then came out on PSP.
Years.
Yeah, for after years, which was quite interesting. I mean, we can cover that briefly if you want.
Yeah, we can do. Well, that's like going to do a review now.
Yeah, it was all the way it was done. It was all separate character stories that all came together.
Yeah, like sort of chapters.
Yeah, so like Cecil had a chapter. Oh, did he?
Oh, did he?
It was all about his son.
Who was the son?
Theodore.
Okay.
Theodore, and it like something happened, and like this hooded guy followed him around and helped him. Like, yeah, it turned out to be Kane.
Okay.
Which was quite funny.
You buggy.
Yeah, they were all separate chapters. So like Rydia had a chapter, and such had a chapter. Palom and Porum had chapters, and they were older, obviously, because the after years and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, everyone came together like in the last bit, and you had like a massive dungeon at the end of it. It was all to do with this guy called the Creator.
Yeah.
But there was all these things to do with the phases of the moon, and it was horrendous.
I remember them showing off that mechanic. What you like when it was like the effective battle and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like if it was waxing crescent, it would be like you could do good damage with black magic, but white magic was crap.
Alright. Shit, that was lovely.
Yeah. Or if it was the other way around, then it'd be the opposite. Or like if it was a full moon, then you could do really good physical damage, but something else was down. It was like something was always up or down. I think there was one where it wasn't, and it was just like, just leave it like that, please. The story was really confusing as well, because it was also this thing with the mysterious girl, and she kept appearing, and
Doing some fight ones, didn't she?
yeah, and she corrupted Cecil. I remember that. And then like at the end, like Kane becomes Kane goes to Mount Ordeal and he fails the trial, and his darkness escapes and goes off, and that's why he becomes the hooded man.
Darkness fight,
And he's like, and at the end of that, he becomes a holy dragoon. I mean, the sprite, like on the PSP version, the sprites are beautiful for that.
Yeah.
Like the way they looked at it, and the magic was beautiful. Like Fire Argo was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Just the noises and everything, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way they did it was a bit annoying, like because all the characters are separate and stuff. And then they all came together at the end, and you could train them up and stuff. Which I ended up using the same team as I did in 4.
Yeah.
Of Cecil, Rosa, Edge, Rydia, and Kane.
What can you characters? Can you do like multi-team up?
Yeah, there was like unity attack sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's a few really good ones in there. Some of them were random, you didn't expect this character and that character to do it.
Mm.
I mean, like Palamon, I think Palamon Forum did have one, but like Palam's story was like, he was helping train this new girl, I think she's called Leonora or something, and she was like trying to train to be like a black mage, white mage sort of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was just like loads of random new characters that was just sort of like redundant.
Yeah, like they were like sons and relatives.
Yeah, or like some random, like in, whose was it? One of them, they had like it might have been Edward, and it was like this woman who was like a librarian sort of thing, like a scholar type character.
I am a librarian.
And she was pretty rubbish.
Well, so was he.
Yeah, so they're perfect for each other. I think in that one he was actually really good, that was the problem.
Brilliant.
Just not in 4 itself.
No.
And even then, that got remade into 3D on the Androids and stuff. And yeah, it was just, it was a bit weird.
Yeah, 4 was the first one they remade for iPhone and Android with the updated 3D graphics.
Yeah.
Which were awful.
Yeah.
Because they just upscale them as they were, but to like high resolution.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work.
No, it's just looks horrible.
You need to redo them to upscale them with 2D graphics. But
Yeah.
they don't, so they look stupid.
Yeah.
Talk about with 5 and 6 as well.
Yeah.
But,
I think that's it. I don't think we've got anything else.
After years, unnecessary, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it was interesting to see, but like, I never completed it. I got to the last boss and I just couldn't kill it.
Because a lot of it, they wanted just a lot of the same areas and stuff as well. They just reused sort of.
Yeah,
You just-
some of them got reused and stuff, and there was a lot to it.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of bosses in the last dungeon, but from other Final Fantasies and stuff. But it was just sort of like, it was really confusing.
Yeah, just like that.
I mean, Golbez was in it as well, but he didn't have his armour on. He was like in a cape and
Yeah.
a vest and stuff. It was weird.
The old cape and vest. Yeah, I don't play that now.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I played a few.
Yeah, you did.
Played it, I don't want it. Yeah, pretty much it. But
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. No. And that is our review for Final Fantasy IV.
By now. Not an iPhone.
No. If you're going to play it, play the original.
Yeah. Or the 3DS one.
Yeah, the 3DS one's pretty good. Thank you for watching.
No. Bye.
Don't forget that as well as YouTube, you can also find me across all my other social media, which I will link in the description. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Speak to you next time.